Hi guys, I apologize. I did this video already. I have to do it again due to audio issues. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And this video is about bipolar. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a counselor. I'm not a therapist. None of those things. So I'm not going to explain the difference between the types. I'm just going to tell you my experiences with the type that I have, which is type 2. Okay, and I'm going to start out by saying for me, it gives me really high energy. My energy is through the roof at times. It feels like I am high, literally. I've had people ask me before if I am on drugs when I wasn't. I've had people ask other people that know me the same thing. So you get really high energies, and during these moments of high energy, you start bursting with ideas, rapid thoughts. You have thoughts so fast as you're explaining these new ideas. There's new ones bursting out of nowhere. So you're trying to explain those too, and that can be very hard because you don't make sense at that point, and people don't understand you. So definitely, man, the way of thinking is outrageous. So there's lots of energy there, high energy, and then also you have lows, extreme lows, like myself. Depression at its worst. I mean, you had bipolar depression. See, that's the different. Bipolar depression is a different type of depression. Your lows are extremely low. You don't want to be around nobody. You have no interest in anything. To get out of bed is almost impossible. To deal with your family, to go to work, to do that type thing is almost impossible at times. And then dealing with a partner and your relationship or whatever the case is that is constantly putting you down, constantly fighting with you, constantly triggering you. It's almost impossible to get out of that state. And to do day-to-day things is very hard. A lot of people don't get that. It's hard to see that because it's invisible. You have to really look inside of somebody. So mood changes too. I know for me, I can go from that very high state of mind to where my energy is through the roof, and it can plummet in the matter of minutes. And it can get really, really, really bad really fast. How fast my moods can change. It's almost like I can feel it spilling into my body when the depression hits. It's like it. I've explained it before. Just say a glass of clear water, and you drop a drop of ink in it, and then you drop more and more. You can see it spreading. That's what it feels like, the depression. So, and it stays there for a while, guys. And also, it makes me have make bad decisions. I make really bad decisions, spending money, lots of things. I mean, just about everything you can imagine. In the past, it was drugs, bad choices, things like that. It caused me to get in a lot of trouble with the law and my health and other things. Just a lot of ER visits, a lot of trouble in general. Okay, and yes, and it's like at times it feels like sharing two souls in one body, like Jekyll and Hyde. The way your moods can change so fast, but it's almost like dealing with more than one person at times. And it's the truth, guys. That's what it feels like. Also, like today, very fatigued. Yeah, sleep is almost impossible at times. For somebody like me, 2 hours of sleep, of real uninterrupted sleep, is a good night. I'll be well rested off of that. Most of the people couldn't even imagine that. That's my normal sleeping pattern. 2 3 hours, that's about normal. 5 6 hours would be amazing. 8 hours, oh man, I'd pay for that. So definitely. And talk a lot. I mentioned that before. Almost pressured. You're pressured to talk, even though you're talking too much. You want to stop. It continues to come out. It's almost like it's forced to. It just comes out. it's a burden, guys. Not everybody likes that. So also, yeah, you feel a lot of worthless when you're in these depressed states, and guilt, unnecessary guilt for whatever it may be. Always saying sorry a lot and feeling bad that maybe you have caused somebody's bad attitude or whatever it may be. Um, and then, yeah, the no sleep, of course, is it goes hand in hand. And and then also, when you're in all of these feelings, you start to feel misunderstood, and then you start to misunderstand what's going on. So you get thoughts of suicide a lot throughout. These diagnoses involve people that struggle with thoughts of suicide, like myself, or thoughts of death. Just for me, when I was younger, I seen images and videos that stuck with me for a long time. It really bothered me. I had to know. I had to figure out what the hell. It was just something I wasn't used to. And for someone with a mind like mine, things stick there for a long time. It's hard for me to forget things, but nowadays I'm numb to a lot of things. But it's just some things are. I'll get into another video about that. But okay, and easily distracted. I can be in a full conversation with somebody thinking about something completely different at the same time. A word they may say can send me in another direction of thinking. I can think in multiple ways at one time. It's crazy. So it's very easy to be distracted. And then taking risks. People that know me, they know I take risks. And I honestly, personally, taking the risks that I take are used to take. I don't know. Maybe it's just pushing it to the limit, taking it, testing it. I don't know, man. I really don't. It's something that comes with bipolar, and that's all kinds of risks too. And then weight change. Weight will go up and down. In my case, it's about 15 pounds, give or take. You'll see that change on and off. I mean, it's been with me for a while. So things I deal with, or things I advise people to do to deal with this, is recognize what it is. Recognize the difference. I mean, recognize that you have it. Get out of denial. Stop, because there's some people out there that will say no, they don't have it. They're in denial or whatever. They just don't want to be labeled as that. Recognize it and get more than one opinion, because there's misdiagnosis going on out there. A lot of things, pharmacy companies and all that, doctors. In my opinion, they're hustlers. So, but there's a lot of cases people do need medication. So definitely seek out more than one opinion and get some type of medication if that's what you need. And maybe a counselor, because in a lot of cases, some people, they don't understand what's going on, what they're talking about, what they're dealing with. These counselors can break it down from a professional standpoint and help you guys, or help people suffering deal with it. And friends also, find some friends you can talk to that actually want to listen, that actually want to understand, because getting things off your chest like that help a lot. And yeah, man. And people with bipolar can be very successful. There's a lot of celebrities. There's a lot of people in general very successful. When you understand how to harness it and control it, and don't let it control you, things start to open up to be better for that person. Educate yourself, educate yourself the best you can on the disorder, and understand that it's not you. You have the disorder. You are not the disorder. So make the best of it, guys. In my case, I'm using it to my advantage. I'm turning my so-called curse into my blessing. I like to talk a lot, so hey, why not do what I'm doing now? So definitely make the best of it. And coping skills, whatever you guys tried out or are advised by your counselor or whoever, give it a try. Try coping skills or whatever works for you. Your hobbies, your passion, or your dream, whatever it is, that can be a good coping skill. Or just everything I just mentioned. And yeah, like I said, guys, know the difference. Stop tangling your life together with the disorder. Stop combining it and making it all one. Separate the two. This is your disorder. This is you. Okay. Know the difference. You have full control of yourself. Nobody else does. The disorder doesn't have control of you. It gets control of your emotions and a lot of other things. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna keep this video short, and hopefully you enjoy it. I will be making more. I got some new videos that will be coming up, and also my podcasting is getting ready to start taking off. So if you ain't a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel, Brandon Roski. I'll let everybody know when I have new videos coming out. Thank you.